It still says I'm raining. It's gaining. No. No,
You're
it's not.
raining.
I mean, it is raining, but that's
Are you a cloud?
I'm. Yes, I am.
Are you a whole meadow of clouds?
So
A
clouds.
cloud meadow.
We're gonna have to like change seats or something at some point because I just realized I am postins on that side, and you're
It's
backwards
okay.
on the other side.
It's okay.
Is it?
It's totally fine.
Oh man. So welcome everybody to Just Random Words episode 11. We made it. We're one past the regular double digits. Hooray. Whoever thought we would have made it?
You did.
I mean, I did, but you know.
Yeah.
Who else? That's so wild.
Look at the format change, everyone. Look at it. We're in the same place, believe it or not.
So wild.
We're
I'm
gonna
just
never
like,
actually hand each other anything or talk to each other like directly. We're only gonna talk like at the camera or our microphones respectively.
because we're a
And we'll
professional. Yeah.
and we're never gonna hand each other anything or anything like that. Um, I'm not gonna take this laser pointer and shine it in his eyes. I
Please,
promise that'd be
please
really
don't.
right. That'd be irresponsible. I'll never do
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna respect the standards of social distancing and being hermits who just cloister away from life and society. It's delightful, honestly. Try it. Don't touch grass.
Don't trust. Don't do it.
Don't trust it either. Yeah, it's bad.
So, what's been up with you this week, man? You've been a busy little boy.
Just doing the work stuff, getting that done. I managed to, was it Wednesday? I feel like it was Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I managed to obtain a cursed quest on Pirate Software's channel, so I'm gonna be working on doing that.
Those are pretty hard to get a
Um,
hold of. I've heard.
they are. There's usually hundreds to thousands of people that are trying to get the one available every day so that they can hopefully become a VIP of the channel. I just want to use it as a means to like exploit his popularity to expose myself to the masses.
Oh,
Like because there's just something about exposing myself to people that
yeah.
really does it for me, I guess.
Sure.
I've always enjoyed entertainment and just like putting myself on spectacle. Um, it all goes back to this time, I think, because I like I like to understand why people do what they do, right? Because people are fascinating little creatures with their weird fucking thought processes and shit like that. And God, that sounded kind of reptilian. I'm sorry.
Little bit, yeah. You're like
Uh,
humans are
Human
interesting
beings are
things.
fascinating.
I think
Um,
it's funny how they breathe.
but like me for example, right? Like the reason I like doing what I do as far as like talking to people and like trying to entertain groups of people and stuff like that comes from this I guess most people would call it trauma. I don't
Hmm.
know. When I was but a small lad
When I was just a
with
bit of baby boy.
when I was a little guy, right? I
Thir-
don't know exactly how old I was. Like this is one of those memories that like it must be a core memory because I couldn't tell you what was happening that day. All I can tell you is what happened to me. Like it's not like I was fully cognizant and aware of like life as life goes. I was just, you know, I this left a mark, I guess, right?
Sure.
So, Grant and I are at the mall, um, and we're throwing coins into this big fountain.
Oh, okay. That sentence ended much better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, no, yeah, is okay. Um, and so we're like competitively seeing, who can like throw their coins farther out into the fountain,
Sure, as you do.
as you do, right? And um, Grant obviously being the older, and this is like one of those. This is like I was so young I couldn't tell you like what mall this was at, right? This is or even like
Was this
where
Memphis?
exactly it was at. I don't think so.
I was gonna say Hickory Ridge would probably be what it was because that was
Nah,
the mall at the time,
nah, yeah, no, I don't think so. Like, but like this place had a very like
which did have a
Wolf
fountain.
Chase. It had a very Wolf Chase Galleria like fountain. It was like a big one. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
so like and it had like the big like marble like sitting ledge on the side. And that's what we were standing on as we're throwing these coins across, right?
sure.
And Grant being the big brother, gonna show off, do his strong thing,
Mm-hmm.
says he can throw one all the way across the fountain, right? Like just
And
clear
you're
it completely.
and you're like, no.
And I'm like, all right, do it. Like, yeah, I want to see that. That sounds dope as hell. Like, I wasn't like one of those doubters. I was like a hype man. Like, really?
Yeah,
Hell yes.
yeah.
Like, yeah, let's do that, right?
Do it, you
And
won't.
so he has like an amazing wind up and a hell of a pitch and like a follow through that didn't quit. Literally didn't quit. Man proceeds to start falling into the fountain and obviously doesn't want to. And
Mm,
there's only one thing nearby that he can grab to try to like save himself. Who's that?
you.
His little brother.
Mm-hmm.
Me. In case anybody's not following along. And man just pulls me into that fountain. And I'm a little dude. I don't even know what age this was. I don't know what year this was. I don't know nothing about anything except for the fact that I was not a swimmer yet. And this water was, deeper than me the way I hit it. So I'm like, oh shit. And, like Grant's scrambling to get up, whatever, gets up. We get up, we get out of the water. And I mean, we're just soaked. Absolutely drenched, head to toe.
Yeah.
But you know what sticks with me more than anything else about that entire thing? Everywhere I look, like a perfect like ring of fire everywhere. Just people standing, pointing, laughing, mocking, ridiculing. And I'm like, God damn. Is that because of us? That's funny as hell. And
Mm.
like, bam, there we go. Like making people laugh, just doing stupid shit. That's been my thing ever since.
Yeah, that's called slapstick comedy, and there
It
are
is
three people
slapstick,
that did it really
absolutely.
well. They had their own movies, show. It's
And
really
yeah,
good.
Sticky Gummy and Tacky Fingers from the Sticky Fingers gang. I know exactly who you're talking about. I don't know anything about the movies, but I do know we did the show Showdown at Cocoa Canyon at Hershey Park.
Mm-mm. No.
It was a great little kids like slapstick vaudevillian kind of comedy thing with high diving and sea lions. It was tons of fun. It was super cute. I got like wicked ear infections from that dirty water. It was great.
Yeesh. That's
Yeah.
not that's not okay.
Well, when you're swimming in sea lion shit every day, it's bound to happen.
God damn.
Miraculously, they used to keep dolphins alive in that tiny little enclosure, if you can believe it or not. Not to badmouth Hershey Park. Obviously, I think they're a great, organization. And they do great things. But I mean, like the standards for wildlife and stuff are not what they used to be, right?
Yeah.
So it's wild that they would still use like a facility from the 70s to try to keep shit in. Blows my mind, but hey, what do I know?
Apparently, a lot about sea lions and marine life and trying to make people laugh.
Yeah, I'm no expert. I'm just passionate about it.
Sure, sure, sure.
So what about you, buddy? What's been going on with you?
Um,
I
man,
realize I kind of derailed there.
we spiraled a little bit, but that's okay. That's a conversation, right?
That's
Man,
what we do here.
yeah, it's what we do. What we do when we do it. It's been it's been an interesting week. I turned older. It like just happened one day.
Yeah,
Which I guess technically happens every day.
every day.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You
Yeah,
killed
thanks.
yourself again.
I
A whole
made
nother
it.
year.
Made it around the sun one more time. Yeah, I hadn't been able to eat really. It's been a busy and chaotic week. But I've been trying to keep my mind on like work and like just staying busy. today I decided one of those things that I would do that I've been wanting to do and needing to do to keep my mind off of things would be to, get back in the gym. So I did that for about an hour today, and having a hard time lifting my arms right now. So that's cool. Was soul crushing though, like, because I'm just like trying to do some of the stuff that I used to do in the gym, and I'm like, nope. It's like
Not a chance.
not anymore, man. And like, oh man, so okay, so I go to the gym, and like I haven't been in the gym in like it's been years. It's been like at least 2.5, 3 years. It's been longer than that. Who am I lying? It's been a long time. So I go to the gym, right? And I'm like, okay, so I need to get my heart rate up. Before I left my house, I did like 10, 15 push-ups. Throw my stuff. I walked to the gym, and I was like, I still need to get my heart rate up though. So I jumped on the one of the treadmills. I was like, I'm gonna do like, 10 minutes. 10 minutes, good pace. And I'm like, I don't know what a good pace is, and I also don't want to like look weird in there because there's only like 3 treadmills, and the TV is like directly above you. So I'm like, trying to like watch TV while like doing like a kind of a faster walk, which was like 2.5 miles an hour, right? Nothing crazy because I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I'm just trying to get my heart up. And this girl comes in. She walks over to the treadmill like on the other side of me, and just immediately like ramps it up. Like she gets on, and I can hear the motor just like spin up, and like easily going faster than mine. And I was like, oh shit, now I look like a fucking pussy. Like now I have to like speed it up, right? So
Right.
yeah, so I immediately start speeding it up, and it's like it's not quite as fast as she is, and I don't know what level she's at. I don't know if she did like fitness test or if she just like threw it up to 15. She's not really running. She's almost like jazz walking. I don't know. And I feel like
Jazz walking?
what was the thing that was the craze that people went to the mall and did? Like
Speed walking?
Was it speed walking? I thought it was. I thought there was another.
That's mall walking was like the thing. But
Yeah,
like,
but it was like called something. It was like called
power
something.
walking?
Maybe. I don't know.
I guess no. Like the speed, there's like the speed walking is like an Olympic race.
Well, she was like,
Because there's like rules of like points of contact on the ground, like with your gait. It's weird.
well, she was doing it, and I was like, okay, so I need to at least match that pace because at the same time, I'm thinking in my head, like I've been walking for 5 minutes, and like I kept checking my like heart rate on like the machine, like putting my hands up there, and I wasn't like where I wanted to be, or I wasn't as elevated as I wanted to be. So I just was like, all right, well, I got to step it up. So I just keep bumping it up, like trying to do it like what's like really like nonchalant, but like every time you touch the button, it's like beep, but like so fucking loud. And I'm like, all right, man. Like, so I'm just like beep, 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 like bumping it up. And I refuse to look over because I'm like I'm doing this for me, but also because I see like how fast you're walking, and I'm like, all right, I can at least match that. So then I finally do it. The moment that I feel like we're probably walking around the same speed, I'm like, okay, this is a comfortable pace. I feel like I'm definitely gonna get my heart rate up here. I start going. I hear like over on the right, beep 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 beep, like bumping it up, and I was like, motherfucker. So at that point, it was already like 9-10 minutes. It was like right at 10 minutes. So I hit cooldown, which keeps you at the same pace and just brings you down. So so I did that, and then I don't know, man. Like I used to have a routine in the gym. Like I used to always know, like, okay, so I'm doing this exercise. I'm gonna go directly to this exercise, then this exercise. I'll take a 2-minute break, then back to this exercise, and like do reps, and then move off to something else. My brain has never gone so blank when I walked over to the weights before. Like I like
What do you
grab.
think that's about?
I like in my head, I felt like I had an idea, like, and then I got there and I was just like, it's all gone. So I was like, okay, so then we'll just keep it easy today. So like I did curls, I did shoulder shrugs, I did inverted. What's the word I'm looking for here? Inverted benching. And then because I did shoulder shrugs, I was like, well, if I'm already in this stance, then I can at least do calf presses. So I did those, and I did like 3 sets. But like people just like kept coming in. Like there was no one in there when I got in there, and I was like, okay, good. It's my first time back in a long time. Like not that I'm embarrassed or anything, but like I kind of want to like take it easy, and I don't want people seeing me like taking it like baby steps here and being like, what
Right.
the hell is this guy doing?
People don't really judge in the gym that much, man.
Right. Well, I mean, like, and the thing is like, I wouldn't even know if they did, because like I refused to look at anybody. Like I was just like, I was like zoned in. I tried to have my earbuds, but like they were dead. So like I just had to like go into my head and just like kind of think about everything and nothing at the same time. Thankfully, there's no shortage of that right now. So
Yeah,
I
bet.
yeah, I did that for about an
I
hour.
mean, is there ever though? Really?
I don't know. I tried to have like an argument with myself or like a conversation with myself. Like, granted, I would have been like kind of buzzed the night before, and I would think I was still half asleep, and I couldn't formulate a conversation, like a normal, straight conversation, or articulate a thought in my head before I like spider webbed into like 16 other things, and I was like, oh, we got real problems.
It's a lot.
We got real problems here.
That's a whole lot.
What are you looking so intently for?
Sorry, I was just looking through some files, some folders and stuff, trying to find some stuff.
Some files and some folders and stuff. You say?
Yeah, you know how it is, right?
I don't have a lot of files and folders and stuff that I go through that often.
Yeah, I suppose that's probably about right.
Not at home, at least. Maybe on the work computer.
Well, I mean, you don't do stuff on your computer?
No. Heavens no. God no.
Are you scared of the tech now?
Why do you keep flashing like that? Like you keep like
What?
your camera keeps like flashing around a little bit, looking like you're like running to the bathroom real fast and like coming back or something.
No, I would never do that.
Like,
I'm a speedster. No, I would never admit to that. I'm not a speedster.
yeah, exactly. Give it up on.
Shush.
Don't give it up on the show.
Not like that.
There's like 4 people watching. Like you just gave
It's
it
not
up.
like that. It's not like that. Awesome. I'll be sure to check it out after this. Thanks, Nukes. I was looking for, so I was in the earlier when I was in before I was here. I was
Christ,
playing
he's broken.
I was playing PAX Day, and I was like, oh, I wonder if I could like set up a scene on OBS to to stream this game. I cannot.
No.
It's the first game that's made me feel like my shit's old.
Yeah. Then there's no way that I'm getting it. Not on this rig.
Well, the thing is there's just no way for me to like cap the frame rate. I don't think the frame rate's natively capped, so I'm looking for like the configuration files to cap that, and that should fix the issue. Because like that was 100% the problem. Was like when I first loaded in, I noticed like every time I turned really quickly, it was like not great because it was trying to render all that stuff and do it all at like infinite frames per second.
Sure.
And trying to stream a game that's trying to do that, it's just not gonna happen.
I mean, it's gonna happen. It's just not gonna look good. Which it sounds like that's the issue.
No. Yeah. So what's up, Buttercup?
Don't know. We're just watching you look through files.
You're not. You're not. We're talking here the whole time. I'm multitasking. I'm a millennial with ADHD. You can't
Uh,
stop me from doing things.
One of the other things I did to kind of just take my mind off things is I started going back through the X-Files show. And that's been interesting. There's a lot of actors that actually like went in there, like a lot of big name actors now. Well, I don't know if they're like big name right now, but it's still at season 1 that I'm going through. I don't know. I remember X-Files being very like there were a few X-Files episodes that like actually like legit like made me feel uncomfortable. And like season 1, like I don't know, they keep trying to do like the alien angle, but then like every time it's like a different alien, but not aliens. And I'm like, I can't remember when this got like really good. Like I guess right now they're still developing Fox and or Mulder and Scully's kind of like relationship and like their trust in each other. But like, you remember their boss. Like I haven't seen him yet in the show. I'm guessing he comes a little later on.
What do you think that's about?
Developing the story. I guess it just takes time,
Yeah.
Say you?
Yeah.
They did have an episode that was kind of like the Thing, where they had a government outpost up in the Arctic that was drilling for ice samples, and they drilled in a meteor crater and pulled water and ice from like well below what should have been like the bottom of this cavern, and ended up getting like parasites like in their neck that like attached to some gland in your brain that basically develops or handles emotions, like particularly violent emotions. And then it's like them in this camp basically just trying to figure out who's infected before they kill each other. And I was just like, this is literally like just a direct ripoff of The Thing, like in every sense of the word.
Basically.
There's even a dog that starts the whole thing.
Yeah, basically.
It's like that was just
Is that bad?
Yeah, it was lazy writing. I was like, how are they not getting sued for this? That's like verbatim how the
Because
thing starts.
It's legally distinct.
Ugh. So weird. I don't know.
Legally distinct. I just found the setting and changed it.
There you go.
It was capped, but at 120 frames, which is way more than I need. So I set it to 60 frames. And that should make my experience much smoother and perhaps make the game streamable.
You think that's just gonna work then, huh?
I can hope.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want. You can do pretty much anything you want one time.
I can do coke off a stripper stick.
Sure. Yeah, that is your right. You can do it at least once.
Probably twice.
Well, assuming nobody catches you, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, like the stripper? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd have to have some form of
Don't you dare say consent. It's a stripper.
There's still people.
Prove it.
I don't know, Geneva Convention? Like, what do you want me to...
I don't think
The Geneva Convention identifies or clearly illustrates what a human being is or what a person is?
Does the Geneva Convention declare the strippers are people?
Oh, no, that's not how that's phrased, and that's not how that works. No.
What is Article 33 of the Geneva Convention?
Does it articulate what a person is?
It says no protected person may be punished for an offense he or she has not personally committed. Strippers have committed some offenses.
Sure, to popular
Cardi
songs.
B.
What about Cardi B? What has she done? I mean, besides.
Drugging and raping people and robbing them and shit.
Wait, what?
What do you mean? Wait, what? She's a horrible person.
I I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
She
follow Cardi
drugged
B.
men. She would drug men
Mm.
that she had agreed to be intimate with, and then rob them and leave. She's a criminal. She's a rapist.
Well, it sounds like she's not a rapist because she would leave.
To take something from someone is to rape them.
I feel like that's more like a mugging.
Not when you drug them and like leave them unconscious and for dead.
Okay,
Like,
Cosbying?
after
I don't know.
poisoning them. Yeah, she's doing the exact same thing that Bill Cosby did. He is a raper.
Well, he actually did the other
You
stuff.
can't tell me that Cardi B wasn't having sex with these men until they lost consciousness.
I mean, we don't know that.
Right, you can't tell me that she wasn't, right? So she was raping them after drugging them. Probably, you know, making all kinds of weird noises like brrr and scat and who even cares? It's so absurd. But she's a raper.
I'm not a
on
raper. I was
record.
talking about the fighting.
She's a raper. And that's not okay.
I heard one of my grown sons yell in the front yard, "Don't rape me."
actually, I think this falls under Article
rape.
37 of the Geneva Convention.
Go on.
The feigning of protected status by the use of signs, emblems, or uniforms of the United Nations or of neutral or other states not parties to the conflict are not prohibited. That's a ruse of war. So you can't even try to declare that the Geneva Convention gives any kind of rights to these bitches without them getting in trouble. Just want to go ahead and make that very clear.
Cool. I'm glad we proved that. I'm glad that was a source of contention for you.
Well, you know, you wanted to bring them into this, and
You brought
I
them
wanted
into
to
it.
You brought the Geneva Convention into it.
You brought strippers into it.
I tried to keep them in their place the entire time.
Their place?
Yes. Beneath, like, actual society. Civilization. Like, they have a role, right? But it's not to be, like, functioning, like, productive members of society. It's not that.
What
We
is
don't celebrate them.
what is their role?
They're sex workers. And sex work isn't real work.
Wow. I mean,
Do you
I'm
think
I'm
it
not
is?
I'm not no. I'm not disagreeing. This is just all coming out of left field like yo, what?
You keep wanting to dig deeper on this.
I know. I need to put the
I
shovel
said
away.
what I said, and you're like, oh, well, what about this? And I'm like, okay,
Look, man,
let's go there.
I've been doing consultative selling workshops for my company. The whole point is to ask more open-ended questions, and I gotta stop, and I can't.
I will teach you.
I'm trying. I'm trying to stop. Oh my god.
I will give you plenty of reasons.
No,
to
I
understand
don't
why
want
you
any
don't
more.
keep
I
asking.
don't want any more information. Jesus God. Holy shit.
Do you want to know what I have right over here on my desk?
I think I need a beer.
Do you want to know what I have right over here on my desk?
No, I don't. I don't. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. I need a beer.
Sure. He's missing out. I got cookies. We're not gonna tell him where those are hidden.
I'm back.
I see that.
Oh man. So we did talk a little briefly about something that you got this week that you're super excited about. Do you want to talk any more about that?
About the cursed quest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making a picadillo. A Cuban picadillo with raisins and beef and tomatoes and onions, and then I'm gonna make it a Jello mold.
It's weird that you're doing the pico with raisins, but I feel like that was something you had to do.
Well, the format of getting a cursed quest is he gives you a category.
Sure.
My choices of category were art, cooking, or music.
Mm-hmm.
Some would argue that music is art. Some would argue that cooking is art.
I mean,
But
I think you're right either way there, right?
yeah, yeah. But so I picked cooking because I'm pretty comfy in the kitchen, right? And then
Yeah.
he said pick an ingredient, and so I wanted to throw him for a loop, right? Give him
Mhm.
something hard to decide. So I said raisins. And like Chad immediately was trying to say like, make like raisin bread or something like that. I mean, you could have gone so far as to make me homebrew a wine if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, that would
but
take a while, but yeah, yeah, yeah.
It would, yeah. But yeah, no, he chose picadillo.
Hmm.
And so to make it more challenging, I offered to make it an aspic. And so
Which is what exactly? Because I'm not gonna pretend like I know what that is.
an aspic is like, imagine if you took like a really like savory soup
Hmm.
and made it solid.
I like that.
You do like that?
I said I don't like that.
Why not?
That sounds awful.
Why?
Texture.
Like you know like all the internet memes of like cooking from like the 50s where they were making like Jello molds with like hot dogs and shit in them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that was like a craze, which is like wild. Like
Those are aspics. That is an aspic. It is a savory, protein-based like gelatin that you can like have as like a spread or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I'm basically just gonna make like a picadillo spread thing,
Okay.
which is still awful. But it's a cursed quest, so that's kind of the point, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's literally in the name.
Yeah.
Can we build it? Oh God, yes. I think we can.
But should we?
Should we though? No. Mm-mm. No, absolutely not.
Your scientists were so caught up trying to figure out if they could do this, they didn't think about whether or not they should.
Yeah, and now, it loops all back to Cardi B. Now we have Cardi B.
Life has found a way.
It always finds a fucking way.
Yeah, it does. Sisyphus must enjoy pushing the boulder, right?
How you reckon?
Well, he keeps doing it.
He kind of has to.
Doesn't have to. He just suffers punishment if he stops, right?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean he just suffers punishment if he stops? Yeah. It hurts him if he yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to push the boulder. He must like doing it more than he likes the punishment, right?
What happens if Sisyphus? Nah. First thing came up. It says, "What happens if syphilis is left untreated?"
Oh, God.
You don't have to wonder about that. Al Capone is a great great thing for you to look at there. Like,
You die. You become a child again and you
so
die.
so what happens if Sisyphus stopped? In Greek mythology, Sisyphus is punished by the gods to roll a boulder up a hill for eternity. But each time he gets close to the top, the boulder rolls back down. If Sisyphus were to stop pushing the boulder, he would likely give up and accept his fate, which could lead to feelings of despair and hopelessness. He might feel there is no point in trying because he's destined to repeat the same task over and over again. However, Sisyphus continues pushing the boulder because he believes he can eventually reach the top, even though he fails repeatedly. I feel you, Sisyphus.
See,
I'm right
the
there, Bubba.
only punishment that he would receive is the feeling.
Uh-huh.
He might feel like a failure because he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So he must enjoy pushing the boulder.
Sorry,
buddy.
I think it's a mental thing. It's a sickness at this point. I don't think it's an enjoyment.
I mean, seems the same, doesn't it?
Not really sure. Go on.
Sisyphus syndrome
Oh God.
is a company performance term
Mm-hmm.
that can refer to the collective efforts of employees in a company that is struggling to make a profit. Oh my God.
Good Lord.
I've been in that situation before. Jesus Christ. I didn't enjoy pushing the boulder. So I stopped. And I'm not a failure for it.
Sure. Yeah, buddy. It's fine. That's all right.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
That's the lesson. It's the lesson that I'm teaching Sisyphus right now. It's okay to say, yo, fuck this boulder.
Yeah.
The guy that wants me to push it up this mountain, he's got a platform at the top that the boulder won't rest on. So it's just going to keep rolling down. I'm not doing this shit.
That'll show him.
It should show him.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
You know that guy with the hill that he needs the boulder on top of?
Mhm.
Fuck him. Fuck that guy. He doesn't even know. You know what? Fuck him.
I feel like that was mentioned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Oh man, you know who else said fuck that guy?
The Hawk Tua girl?
That has been wild. That's been so much. So much. I've seen so many memes on that.
Hawk Tua.
On that thing. Like it's been everywhere.
Her wife is one lucky woman. That's all I can say.
She's never gonna like I hope her job's secure.
Are you
Imagine
kidding?
interviewing.
Like, have you seen that there's already like a dude that's like making and selling a shitload of hats and she's getting like a commission off of it? She's fine.
She's like, I don't even have to do anything anymore. I just talk to it every now and again.
She is okay. That's all anybody can talk about right
There's
now.
gonna be some like Indian or Pakistani prince that comes over and is like, I want to speak with Haktua girl.
Yeah.
Seen many memes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm wanting to know the Haktua. It's like Hakuna Matata, but sexual.
I love it. I
Hakuna,
support her completely.
Hakuna them tatas. No, Michigan GOP state representative Neil Frisky, after he was arrested after alleged altercation with a stripper involving a firearm. Aren't we so like lucky to have these people running our country? Isn't that awesome?
Pretty lucky, man.
Isn't that super cool? And you know, like it.
Did you see that the government's banning the Kaspersky antivirus? Here in the U.S., can't use it anymore.
Wait, what?
Kaspersky antivirus.
Which? Oh no, no, I didn't.
Yep, it's banned in the U.S. because of national security concerns.
Were they in the national? Did they somehow get into national security?
Well, there are plenty of companies and corporations that have used them, for their, company firewalls and antivirus, system maintenance and security and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's a Russian-owned company.
Yeah.
And apparently, they haven't been on the up and up lately. So, yeah, nobody in the U.S. is allowed to use them anymore because you can't trust the shit that they're doing with the information.
Can't have anything nice
That's not
anymore.
troubling at all, is it?
Nope. Just literally can't have anything nice anymore.
I mean, which antivirus do you use?
Windows?
So it doesn't even affect you, does it?
No. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Nothing really affects me anymore. I'm just here.
I don't know if that's true.
I mean, like, if the sun were to blow up, it would affect me. It would just take a few years.
I bet a knife would affect you.
In a sense, yes. In another sense, not at all.
I bet if somebody were to tear your heart open and sew yourself shut,
Stop.
your weakness would be that you care too much,
Stop.
and your scars would remind you that the past is real,
Oh my god.
and then you'd tear your heart open just to feel.
Oh my god. Are you Papa Roaching me right now?
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe just a lot of it.
Sorry.
You're not. You're not.
I'd like to point out though that just affected you.
It did. It did. It did. I felt that. I did.
Yeah, I know. After you tore your heart open. That's why you tear your heart open, just to feel.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. I'll give you that. It was a good one. It was a good song.
It's a good. You know what? It's a good song.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we.
Was it Papa Roach though? Or I thought it was Blue October, wasn't it?
No, that's Papa Roach.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
Now what do I know?
Apparently not band names. Well, you know band
Yeah.
names, just not who sings what.
I just never got like real big into like the emo punk stuff.
Dude, it was the best.
It
was the best.
Some people thought that. Yeah.
Some of it was the best. Some of it was just like a bit much.
I was more of like a Foo Fighters, Chili Peppers kind of jam.
I liked a little bit of everything, man. Like I didn't really have a genre. I still don't really have a genre. I like.
Yeah, no, you were all about like Breaking Benjamin, Avenged Sevenfold, Five Finger Death Punch. Fucking like you definitely had a genre that you preferred.
I got the freaking band symbol on my goddamn side. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely had a genre that you preferred.
Yeah. But I mean, like.
You like the punk rock screamo shit.
I like the stuff that makes you feel. Which is troubling when you still have, you like that type of music and then you go through, trying to feel and you're like, I got nothing here. Coming up onto the well bed here of nothing.
Like it was always just an emotional crutch and you could never really feel those things anyways.
Are you talking about the music?
Am I?
You talking about your beak? You
You
talking about your beak?
It'll take you back to your world.
Oh God!
It's a great video.
That is a good video. I hadn't seen that in a while.
It's a good one.
I don't know. I guess is that on par with? We're going to Magical Mountain, Charlie.
It's different.
Little Pleodons.
Everybody, like there was like a craze for Charlie the Unicorn.
Hey,
Like,
did you guys take my kidneys?
Honestly, I never watched it.
What?
Yeah, I didn't care for that.
Wow. Dude, I feel like that's like right up your alley, and I just had like a heart attack because like my
Not at
screen
all.
looked a certain type of way, and it looked like someone was standing right behind me.
Someone is.
Holy shit!
I saw it.
Yeah, I
Hey
was
there.
like, hey man, I'm watching the X Files. All right, like anything's possible. The truth is out there.
It is. It's so out there. My goodness, it is out there.
My goodness, indeed, my man.
Someone let it in.
No, don't let it in, because then I'm gonna have to do the crab walk and like yell and scream until I throw up. Like it's a whole thing. I actually saw that. I can't remember if it was like on X Files or if it was like on a video that I was watching. Maybe it was on The Boys or like a video on Facebook. I don't know, but somebody was like, "You ever hear a scary sound and you decide to make a scarier sound back?" And I was like, "My guy knows what's up. He's right here with me."
He's giving all that intimidation away.
Yeah, like you don't, you know, don't be coming at me with some craziness. I'll go more crazy. We'll go higher crazy.
Don't go breaking my heart.
You wouldn't even if you tried.
Yeah.
Oh honey, won't you knock on my door? See that
For you.
that the way it sounds, it sounds like the back door, like when in that context, right?
Maybe you want to hear somebody knocking on your back door.
No, I don't think that's what that means. I think in the context of the song when it's sang like that, that's kind of like what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Is that right?
I guess. Oh man, I just work here. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
Can I talk to your manager?
Don't. Don't.
Please?
No, don't do that. don't do that. They might not know where you're going with this. I know exactly where you're going with this. Nope.
Then
No.
you might want to get them for me before I have to ask you.
No, don't.
Your best response would have been, "I am the manager."
I am the manager. There you go. There it is.
No, not you.
Ta-ta!
Let me tell you which manager I want.
No, no.
You've activated my trap card.
Heart just dropped, bro. Heart just dropped. I know where that joke goes. I know because I've been that guy.
Yeah, you have.
I have.
How did it feel?
Considering I knew what was coming, terrifying. You had no idea. You had no idea what was coming.
Right. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. To be that guy, how did it feel?
Terrifying. Yeah.
When you were the guy doing that to me?
Oh, when I was the guy. Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny.
Yeah. Okay.
But I didn't know exactly where you were. I had an idea, and I had a rough idea of like what it would like sound like or make out, but I didn't ever imagine that it would go the way that it did.
It was awful. For those who are lacking context.
Oh
right,
God.
Poston likes to try to get people in trouble if they're on the phone with him and need to put them on speaker because their hands are full and they can't hold the phone to their head. And he likes to say things that get people in, sticky situations. Like, for example, if you're in, a very urbanized county at a grocery store checking out, with some purchases, and you've got to pay and do your transaction, and you set the phone down for a second, and he decides that he, who has been able to hear your conversation with the checkout clerk and is able to contextually piece together enough of your surroundings to know where you're at, could then ask for their blackest manager. It gets, socially awkward when they look at you like, what? Because they think that you said that, because obviously you're the only person standing there. on speakerphone with your phone that you're not holding to your face or anything,
Yeah.
and they just look at you, and you're stuck there in that situation,
Mm.
and that's your life then. And then you meet an amazing dark manager.
And how was that for you?
It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a nice painting you just gave the class here.
Thanks.
Our viewers, I'm sure, very much appreciated that.
You know me. I love to paint.
You do. You do. You're a much less hairy Bob Ross. Or
You
more
wanna?
hairy Bob Ross? I'm not really sure.
Should we do some painting here? Should we?
Well, now I'm just floating and I'm half a person. I'm like Professor Xavier and I'm over your face. What is going on?
You're like a puppet.
Jesus Christ.
I'm inside of you,
No, not that.
controlling you.
Not that. Not that.
Is that not okay? Oh, wait a minute. Now you're just a disembodied. Nope.
Everything's.
See, I'm making it impossible for you. You can't do it. You can't do it. We're off on the races.
You just messed it all up. The whole. Now everyone knows that I'm not really there.
You know what? We'll edit that out in post. You
Yeah.
know, before you post this episode to YouTube like you have all the others, make sure
Mhm.
you edit that out.
They're all on there under live, so.
You know they don't stay there. They go away after 30 days, right?
No, I did not know that, so I will.
Oh,
I will have to do
so it's
something
all,
about that.
It's
They're
all
all-
gone forever then, isn't it?
No, that's all on Twitch.
Those go away after 60 days, right?
No,
Yeah, they do. But okay.
that's terrible.
Well, that's why you use the tools that they give you to make the permanent version of it while you can. Who would have thought?
Not me.
Masturbating on it the entire time.
Yeah, I didn't know. And if you don't know, now you know.
Manager!
Nope. Not that.
That specific one.
Mm-mm. No, thank you, sir. Now let's hear more about GOP Michigan State Rep Neil Frisky.
Do we have to?
Yeah, so apparently he was
Do we
arrested.
have to?
I mean, we don't have to. But it's interesting because he's, on Congress. He's a state
I'm
senator.
on Congress.
He
I'm not a
reportedly
member of it, but I'm on their asses.
He reportedly chased a stripper with a gun after a disagreement the two had. According to initial reports for the Lansing-based MRIS News, Frisky was arrested by the Lansing Police Department with a gun in his possession at 2:25 a.m. near his home, which is when all logical arguments happen. After sources said he allegedly chased an adult dancer from his home. The dancer also supposedly worked at the Deja Vu Gentlemen's Club in Lansing, which is located close to his home, conveniently. The LPD also confirmed they were responding to a shots fired call. So he literally was like, "Get out of here! Bang, bang, bang!" Like Yosemite Sam. Or firing directly at her. I don't know. Authorities also declined to name what exactly he's being charged with until he is arraigned on either Friday or Saturday. The claims involving a stripper and Frisky possessing a gun could not be independently confirmed by the press. Frisky's campaign released a statement on Facebook several hours after his arrest saying that the representative is, quote, always exercising his Second Amendment right, end quote.
As you should.
They just said to the entire world after he chased a stripper from his house, I always got that thing on me. You hear?
Yeah.
I always
Hell
stay
yeah.
strapped. You ain't going to catch me lacking.
My gun never leaves my side.
Not even at 2:35 when I'm having general disagreements with strippers from Deja Vu Gentlemen's Club. It was right up the street from my house.
Well, why do you think he keeps that gun on him? He knows strippers are argumentative. Look
You
at
know,
Cardi B.
in a, in another context, you could argue that she just like wandered onto his porch, in his yard. You know, she left the strip club, just walking around, and just wound up there, and he's asleep. Hears something out in the bushes.
Are you saying she had perhaps collected her paycheck and was outraged at the amount of taxes taken out and decided she was going to go lodge a complaint with her congressman because she knew, oh, he just lives right down the road?
That's what it was. Could have been,
Could have been. If you can convince at least one member of a jury that's what happened, you'll
You're
win.
fine. Yeah. You're fine. You're like, I don't know this lady at all. Just wound up on my porch yelling about money.
So anyways, I started blasting.
So I stopped blasting. Oh man,
Just awful.
but there's always more going on in our country. It's never one thing, is it?
You can't prove that.
Well, a banana costume wearing driver is wanted after a burnout mishap in Canberra. This guy thinks it's Fortnite. He's wearing the banana skin.
Speaking of bananas, have you heard about the banana game on Steam?
No. No, I've not
So
heard
this
of
is-
any banana games on Steam.
This is no, not just any banana game. This is the banana game on Steam.
The banana
This
game.
is-
Sorry, my bad.
It's so it's like a clicker, right? It's like an idle clicker game, right?
Okay.
But like every so many hours, they release a new skin. For like the banana, right? Within the game, like
Okay.
there's a new skin that like comes out.
Sure.
And there's an actual marketplace on Steam to like trade and sell these skins.
What's the
It's
highest
like-
value skin?
I don't know, like $1,300 or something like that.
$1,300.
Something like I don't know. I haven't looked lately.
$1,300 or like Steam bucks?
Dollars.
Ain't no way, man. Ain't no fucking way. I want to know, like, who are these people? Like, what do they do?
Let me look at the items available for this game. Shop available items. Most of them are like 25 cents. It looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd
25
have to
cents.
have the game. Hang on, I gotta put the game in my. I gotta put the game in my library to be able to see the thing. I think, right?
I don't know. You know more about the the steaming than I do. I don't think.
Yeah, you're a fake fan. I get it.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Right. Community market. And then I can search. Browse by game. Banana game.
Banana. Banana.
Yeah, so the most expensive banana is the Cryptic Nana, which is $1,375.47. There's 5 of those available in the market currently.
Outside of your mind.
The next highest one is the Sad Hamster Banana, which is valued at $374.02. There's only a few that are like $100 or more. There's the Cyber Nana, the Shiny Banana, and the Galaxy Nana, and the Golden Banana is like $99, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing that's sketchy about this
Mm-hmm.
is like the developer of the game is also selling these, like not just the players that get them in the game. But this is like a super sketchy.
Pay to win. Well, not even pay to, but it's not pay to win because
it's cosmetics.
It's cosmetic.
It's just cosmetic, but like the money laundering that you could do through this is kind of fucking absurd. Like,
Kind of. I feel like it's extremely.
I can't imagine that this is actually like allowed under Steam's terms of use. Yet here we are.
Once again.
Torn into pieces.
There it is. Yep.
There's only 25 in existence. It was given out during the Cryptic Nana event, so there was like an actual event.
Cryptic Nana.
There's 5 for sale.
That's a funny word in and of itself.
All right. Here's where this gets absurd, right?
Sure.
The most expensive one.
Okay.
5 for sale, starting at $1,375. The most expensive one is listed at $1,727. There are 1,059 requests to buy this thing, starting at $700 and lower.
Like, is it a multiplayer game? Like, you walk around and you'll see people wearing it?
I don't think so.
What the fuck?
Let's see here. It's a single player game. Yeah. Banana is a clicker game in which you click a banana. In Banana, you click the banana to gain even more bananas. Every 3 and 18 hours, you get dropped a banana. Each banana is also made by the community in Discord. Come hang out with us and let's grow into something awesome.
How many people are playing it?
This game is very positive with 25,000 positive reviews.
Fuck out of here.
Let's go to SteamDB and look at the info on Banana.
Bum, bum, banana.
God damn it. Players right now. How many players do you think there are of this game right now?
You said there's 25,000 positive requests. So I'll say
positive.
So I'll say 100,000.
88%. Sorry, 86% of the 25,000 user reviews for this game are positive. There are currently, right now, 724,081 players.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. To click a banana.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are making the game. We are making the game.
See what I'm saying, dude? Like,
yeah, we're making the game.
There is nothing about this
That's
game
dumb.
other than the fact that there is some weird marketplace thing off to it. There is no reason not to make a game considering something like this can generate that kind of notoriety.
Yeah. We can make a basic game and
bro,
and make it better than that. Oh my god.
There are so many things that you can do that are actually a game. That is not a game.
No. No, it's not. And with AI right now, they can basically write source code for you. Like,
I mean, they can do it completely, but it's not going to be like good code.
No.
You need to understand what you're making. Like, you don't just like. I wouldn't try to sell a product that I just had something make for me, right? I'd want it to be my product.
No. Like sprite codes and stuff like that, and like animation and stuff.
I mean, yeah, there's again, but I'd rather. You can use it as a tool in some regards, but it's not going to do most of the legwork. We're going to have to we'll have to work for it, but we can.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, just go download Godot and start fucking watching some YouTube videos and shit.
Oh, Godot.
It's super fucking small, it's self-contained, and it's like really fucking powerful. And you can make simple 2D games that play in web browsers and shit like that. And honestly, those are a great way to get into it, to expose yourself to a bunch of people for free, and then you can monetize shit in those, or at least have people watch ads for bonuses that get you money.
That's pretty big.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen what Twitch ad revenue can do. What if people are like specifically playing a game and watching ads every 3 minutes because they want to try to get bonuses and buffs and shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, what if?
Yeah, well, you gotta make something to be able to do that, right?
You gotta make it to break it.
You gotta break it to fix it, to make it better.
That was deep.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm always deep.
Me too. Just just so deep and
I'm rupturing stuff.
yeah, been there.
I'm busting guts when I'm busting nuts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
What the
gooey.
what the hell?
Ooey gooey.
Well,
What size is this game? How big is this game?
what game? Banana?
Banana, yeah.
It can't be that big if it's the whole point of it is clicking a banana to get more bananas.
Let's see. Recommended is 150 megabytes of available storage space.
Yeah.
Minimum requirements 30 megabytes.
That's nothing.
It is nothing. It's a free game, mind you, but again, they've monetized like this other aspect of it.
That's a pretty big monetization. Does it show how many people have like purchased the skins?
You know, I don't know. Let's see. Banana, banana. When I go to charts, right, this is just like player charts and shit, Steam Hub followers history. Mind you, this game has had followers for like most of the year, but really only blown up over the last week.
It doesn't matter with those kind of numbers for people trying to buy stuff.
Right. Prices. Categories. In-app purchases. Yeah, it's not really giving me. I don't really know how to find what I'm trying to look for here, if it even shows it. Packages. New.
No, it's not going to show it.
Items. Okay, it does. Hang on. OG banana, one of the first. Does it say how many have been sold? No, it just shows items in the marketplace for it, I think, without showing like. Yeah, it's not actually showing any.
That's weird.
Does that not make sense?
No. No, it does not.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Okay.
I didn't mean it.
I hear that.
It definitely happened though, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's not okay, but thank you.
I forgive you. So trying to fix some of these frosty tools real quick, so it's not just saying the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Have you broken them?
No, not at all. It looks to be on like working well, but like every time it's about to go on like an ad, it just says, "Hey, you! Before you wander off into the abyss of the internet, hear me out. The stream has more thrills than your last blind date. Stick around for epic gameplay, laughs, and a good time. Trust me, it's worth it. Let's keep the fun going." It says the same thing every single time. I'm like,
Maybe it's you know, just not feeling too creative.
Yeah, what's that about?
I didn't make it. I don't know.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Are you like using a glove or like a bag when you do it?
Yeah, the little grippy
Like the
thing.
little
Yeah.
the scooper?
Yeah.
Bougie as fuck, bitch.
Hell yeah.
You don't want to feel my warmth in your hand?
I do not. No.
That's fucked up, dude.
I'm
I'm
not,
not surprised.
I don't sign up for that.
Yeah, I know. Fake fan.
My Amazon delivery was supposed to be out here today from 2 to 6. It is still
And
not
they done
here.
you dirty?
I mean, it's still not here. It says now expected tomorrow by 6 p.m.
You've been done dirty dogged style.
Yeah, that really.
Does that grind your gears?
It does. It does. I was hoping to test out that shake tonight.
But what do you think's gonna happen as a result?
I'm not gonna have much on my stomach.
What the fuck?
Food does not interest me.
What the fuck?
Go on.
Have you heard of Taco Bell's Big Cheez-It?
No. No, I have not. The hell is Taco Bell's Big Cheez-It?
So you're familiar with Cheez-It crackers, right?
Yeah.
Taco Bell's got one that's 16 times bigger than your regular Cheez-It cracker.
Oh, and they
And
put it in a Crunch Wrap.
Crunch Wrap. Yeah.
What the hell?
Does that... Food doesn't interest me. Does that not interest you?
That does interest me. I am gonna go to Taco Bell directly after this. We're gonna be wrapping up. We're gonna be wrapping up. I don't know if I'm gonna get that, but I am gonna go see it on a menu.
They also do a tostada.
Interesting.
That is fucking interesting. That is fucking insane.
Yeah.
I'm ordering that.
Gotta test it out for the fans, man.
What the fuck, man? Like, Jesus.
Like, who put that together? Was that Cheez-It or was that Taco Bell? And do they or do they
can't
not?
imagine.
Do they or do they not like just have a board of like just guys like high all the time that are just like they're like, all right, so what are you feeling now? What else could we do?
Have you ever seen, like, the videos of the Taco Bell test kitchen?
No.
Bro, it is honestly, like, it's like a fever dream kind of thing. Like, it's gotta be exactly what you described. It's just like dudes in a room that are, like, stoned as hell.
Yeah.
With, like, the full, like, a full Taco Bell cart, and then, like, a grocery, like, surplus of, like, God knows what.
And they just
Because, like,
put stuff together.
when you're at the test kitchen, when you're going to go test stuff from Taco Bell, like, have you ever, like, applied for a job at a place where it's, like, you go back and you just, like, sit at, like, a little, like, booth, like a little stall, and, like, you got, like, little cordoned walls, and you fill out your thing on your screen or do anything? Have you ever seen that kind of setup?
Sure.
It's like that. But you go there and like a little window like slides open and they just like hand you something and the window shuts and then like you just here's your weird Taco Bell experiment, now eat it.
Tell me if this tastes good or not.
I don't even think there's a comment card or anything that comes with it.
They just watch your
There's nobody
reaction.
to give them feedback to. Yeah, you're just being watched like on camera.
It's like the new M. Night Shyamalan movie where you just
Dude,
like
it's insane.
turn and stare at the glass. Do not look
Absolutely
away from the
fucking insane.
glass. Do not turn your back on the glass. It's just like, oh, okay.
Never.
Like, is this Reese's peanut butter and a taco?
It's just insane. So anyways, I'm going to get this cheesy.
Yeah, so anyways, yeah, and then later you're going to be like, so anyways, I start blasting.
I'm going to blast so much.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Like stuff.
So much stuff. That's really cool and ambiguous.
Like poo
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
everywhere, just everywhere. also, in addition to this, would like a cheesy gordita crunch, which
Mm.
does not have a Cheez-It variety, but you can still get the Doritos Loco shell, which
They
is
did used to have the nacho cheese gordito. Oh man, that was so good. And
yeah,
and then they just changed it because why not?
yeah. You know, why wouldn't you? Why not?
I don't know. Cantina chicken menu. Yeah, I'm for sure getting some Taco Bell.
Face recognize me, thanks. I've done it.
Have you now? Does it
Yeah, I've ordered food that I'll eat.
does it look like it's been done?
It
Actually,
says hang tight. Yeah, now it looks like it's been done. Well, you wait. Amazing. Honestly, amazing.
I'm glad. Sounds awesome. You'll
Huh.
have to give us a review next time.
You know, you might have one yourself, right?
Yeah,
Maybe you could give the review then, huh?
yeah, yeah. That could
Are you
happen.
are you not are you not gonna have one?
It's not what interests me right now. I'm thinking
But
about
yet,
what I like. Here's the
but
thing.
nothing interests you.
Exactly. But when you said Taco Bell, there was a stirring, right? I felt Karama in my chakra hole here, and he was like, "Let me give you power," and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah. Let's talk about that. Let's do something with that."
Then how does that feel?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you once I actually eat something.
You're actually gonna eat something?
I'm actually gonna eat something.
I'm proud of you.
Hey, me too, man. It's been
Of all the things that you could be putting inside of your body, I'm glad it's food.
yeah. Well, okay, yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Water's acceptable. Beer's
What?
fine.
It's just been water and cigarettes, and like now, like I've moved. Like I say I've moved up. I've done too much of this.
Hey, when are you gonna come up and drink some of my beer?
It needs to be soon. Yeah, I got 2 weeks vacation that I got to use before next March.
Well, there's a lot of months between now and then, but we have delicious brews on tap right now,
Yeah.
and we're starting our own ciders now too.
Cideries.
Delicious.
Yeah, Clay Patterson's brother actually does that over in not Murfreesboro, Millington.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we because in Tennessee you can't have a brewery and a cidery under the same roof. So once we get our new main facility up and running, the location that I've been in mostly is gonna be our cidery, and that'll be exciting.
So wait, so where you've been working is going to be the cidery?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because each restaurant tap room is its own brew house as well, obviously.
Yeah.
And since we're gonna have the big main facility, we can then keep the one uptown from me as like a small experimental batch thing, and then the one that I'm at's the good size one,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll be the cidery because people really like the ciders that we offer, and so we want to offer better stuff.
What kind of ciders have y'all been doing? Like
We've
obviously
been
apple. We know that that's the regular.
well, yeah, we've had Ace, we've had Ace's high alcohol pineapple, and we've
Ooh,
had Gypsy
pineapple.
Circus with their vaudevillian, which is a tart cherry. So we're eager to. Our first one is the pineapple, and it's really fucking good. Because they want it to drink more like a beer than a cider, even though it is a cider.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have it clarified, so it is kind of hazy like a beer. So it just looks really nice. Great color.
Are they more of like a dry cider or like kind of sweeter or like?
It is juicy and sweet as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, it's dangerous good.
Sounds good.
Super good.
I remember once
I
upon
mean,
a time I drank a lot like of like Angry Orchard and like Woodchuck and
chucks
like
and shit. Yeah.
yeah, and then just have the worst fucking hangover the next day.
Hell yeah. All
All
that
that
sugar.
sugar, man, would just kill you. You'd just be like,
Hmm.
why? What is wrong with me?
Yeah. Yeah. These are really nice. It's a pineapple, but it's really apple forward. It's just got like a nice, um, just that nice hint of pineapple there that like kind of just brightens up the back end of that otherwise mellow apple taste. It's super
Mm-hmm.
good. Perky.
I don't know why when you said perky, it just made me wince.
Cause it's nice and perky.
Mm. It's like parsnips.
You like parsnips?
Parsnips. Yeah. Anytime I watch that on the
Parsnips,
Food Network
radishes.
channel or something, they're like, yeah, I figure I'm gonna do some nice deep fried parsnips. I'm like, you
It's
can't.
the manliest one on the planet.
Yeah, you can't say that in like a way that makes it sound like super masculine. You just,
Parsnips.
yeah. Still, it's like
Parsnips.
I think it's because of the at the end yeah, it makes it sound like a lisp, like, and I think that's just funny.
Like it's like you're calling for your pet cat.
Yeah,
Parsnips.
parsnips. That's funny. It's dumb silly shit.
Just give him the snips.
No, that's not what.
Just give him the snips. Little snippety snip snip.
Mm-mm.
Snipperoo. Snip snipperoni roo.
No, not that, not that.
It could be that if you wanted it to be.
I don't think I want it to be that. Oh, that was interesting. I guess I
What was
missed that
interesting?
earlier. You were just talking, and then all of a sudden I saw the big yeah.
Sometimes it just happens, and I get really animated when I'm talking about things. Like I'm really passionate about stuff, but I don't really care that much. It's okay. It's fine.
Didn't that happen one time, and you were like, oh, it stopped working, and everything froze.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, but you were already itching to get out of here and go to Taco Bell anyways.
Yeah,
So.
because like I'm hungry for the first time. Like it is this is a revelation for me. I didn't plan on this. We talked about something. It stirred something within me, and now all I can think about is food, and I haven't felt
Yeah, well,
or
maybe if
thought
you
about
didn't
food.
spend so long thinking about other things and starving yourself out of like what you need to be alive and to like eat and survive and stuff, then you'd have been like way more gooder at feeling okay and not having to like be like, ah, I'm so hungry, like
You're really trying to
it's
see if the
just
accentuations are working right, aren't you?
they are.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they are.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Come on, this is a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with this. It's
With
good stuff.
so much fun. So much fun.
I could probably make this better someday. Probably maybe if I want to get like a little drawing tablet so I can actually doodle and draw. Even though I'm not like I'm not I'm not an artist that's like talented or anything like that. But I
Sure.
feel like if I were to actually like be able to draw like with my hands and not just like moving a mouse around on a crowded cluttered keyboard
Yeah.
table holder
Yeah.
desk. It's called a desk. If I were using the stylus on the screen of a tablet. That
What's
could be
happening right now? What is going on?
I don't
You
know what's up.
you good?
I'm yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
You good?
I'm so good.
Are you hungry?
I am. And that's why I'd like to go ahead and share my screen real quick. Hold on.
Are you gonna do that thing where you
Where I share my screen and put up something really cool. Hold on, I want to make sure. Oh, look at that! That's really cool. I like that.
I mean, this is information from my channel and not yours. But still, isn't it fun to roll the credits?
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, start practicing your coding and running a streamer bot and shit like that. You can do that too. It'd be fun and cool and stuff. Make it a whole thing.
I think my mic's been off this entire time.
I mean, I've heard you.
Yeah, no, I know you have.
But your stream hasn't?
I'm not sure.
That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it?
I mean, I can hear it now, but nobody said anything to me.
You'd think they would, right?
I would hope they would.
I mean, we definitely had people in here. Maybe they were just waiting for this part.
Yeah, that's what it was. No, they had to have heard me on my stream. They just wouldn't have heard it. Yeah. They would have heard me on my stream. So.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna tell myself.
I'm glad you got your confidence back, buddy.
Well, yeah, I've got. Yeah.
You don't listen to the
What?
The path to hell, right?
I feel like I'm on it every day, Bubba. It's not showing the YouTube video on there. Although I don't have the group browser course sold in there, so that's why.
Yeah, that's why. We're just sitting here for the music together. Watching the Titanic go down.
Is it that? No. There it is.
This isn't doable.
What's that?
I can't stream PAX Day.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's rough. Is this your base?
No, this is just where a bunch of people are building. It's like a starting area. Bunch of little houses and stuff.
Yeah, it's like yeah, you're rendering a lot here.
Yeah. Plays buttery smooth when I'm not trying to like capture it, but otherwise this is my base right down here.
Otherwise, no bueno.
Yeah. This is my base. Yeah.
There you go.
So spacious.
No roof over your head just yet, but you know, still getting there.
Yeah, foundations require a lot of clay, and I don't really have that stuff, so, you know.
Have to find a way to make it work.
That's what it is. cool system though. You don't level up like your character. You just develop skills and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Crafting and combat are all I have right now. But like if you look at you can't see everything here, but over on the right hand side I've got like spell slots and stuff. So like magic and stuff can be learned once you get all the appropriate shit together.
Sure.
I just don't know where or what that shit is. But it's a nice little system. Yeah, my UI is not going to show you anything because I'm in ultra wide format, so like you can't see the shit off the sides.
That's fair.
You know, it's actually no, this is completely unplayable.
Mm.
Maybe it's because of motion blurring.
Maybe.
If I didn't have motion blurring, it might be better. But like,
I don't know. That's rough.
I mean, parts of it are getting a little bit better.
It's not continuous. But I'm going to jump on this moment right now that I'm feeling it because this hasn't happened to me yet. So I'm going to go ahead.
Make sure you turn your camera off before you get your pants off, buddy.
Yeah, I'll try my best here, but we'll go ahead and we will go to raid. Who are we raiding? Let's just go to Sweetie Goats.
It's fine by me, man.
All right, we'll go ahead and do that. There's people already in the chat room doing stuff.
Doing God knows what.
Yeah, so we're just going to do that. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. This is Just Random Words, episode 11. I appreciate everybody stopping by. You guys have a great week.